Hello, Get Literate family. Stephanie here with a little bit of coaching for your reading life. Now, this week is a video format rather than an audio podcast because I wanted to show you how to bring a new tool into your reading life to make it better. Now, about a week ago, I shared online and in my weekly Literate Love Letter the new Google Keep headers that I made to help my reading life. Now, I am a complete fan of Google Keep. I use Google Keep for everything, and I probably check it almost every hour. It is my digital tool to stay organized, to stay on top of things, to feel productive and not let anything slip away. Now, I got a lot of emails and some really nice messages on social media saying, wait, what? You use Google Keep for your reading life? Let's back up. What is Google Keep? How do you use Google Keep? Do I need headers? How do I install the headers? I need all the details. And so I thought, what better way to give all of the details than to create a video that I have here inside the community for those that want to try Google Keep as a new tool for your life. Yes, it's a tool for your reading life, which is what we're focusing on today. But honestly, it is a tool that I use in all aspects of my life. And I'm going to pull back the curtain so you can see exactly how I do that in my own personal Google Keep. And then I'm going to show you how you could bring your Google Keep to life for your reading life and even show you how to get and install those Google Keep headers. So first, let's pull back the curtain on Google Keep. I am going to show you my Google Keep. I have it right up here in the top left corner. It is pinned to my bar so that I never, ever, ever lose it. So I'm going to click on it and here we go. Now my Google Keep is very robust. It has a lot of things. I use it to keep track of absolutely everything. So if you just scroll over here on the left, if I were to click notes, these are all of the Google Keeps, all of my sticky notes that I have ever made. I have personal sticky notes, professional sticky notes, private sticky notes, collaborative sticky notes, all sorts of sticky notes. But what I do to keep them all organized is label them. So if I have sticky notes that tell me what to do every day of the week. Yes, a sticky note for every week. I have sticky notes about Get Literate with ideas and things coming up next and possible words. I have my reading life Google Keep that I will show you. I've got Google Keep for my teaching at the university, for the kinds of writing that I'm doing, for things that I want to remember in terms of my books and the resources I put out around my books. There is a Google Keep for everything, absolutely everything. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know the possibilities of Google Keep. I'm going to keep scrolling till I go back to my very first Google Keep. I didn't even know the possibilities of Google Keep until this Google Keep right here. You see this little purple one that's titled Dogs, and it says, Give Bella a Bath. I was sitting at work one day, and all of a sudden, this pops up onto my screen. Dogs, give Bella a bath. I had no idea where it came from. I didn't even know what this Google Keep thing was, but my son did. He was using Google Keep sticky notes to keep track of his schoolwork because they taught him how to do it in his classroom. And so he figured out not only how to make a Google Keep, but to then send me his Google Keep to remind me that Bella, our dog, needed a bath. So these sticky notes are private for me, but I can also tag someone and I can share sticky notes. Like here's a sticky note I have with Chris, things that we're remembering. I have other sticky notes where I will take pictures of meeting notes. Here it is. And then I'll share it with the person I was taking notes for. So many possibilities here, right? Hopefully your mind is spinning on how this can help you organize your life like I do. But today we're going to focus on our reading life. So here are my get to-do lists, right? My to-do list, my get to-do list sounds much better. I literally have a sticky note for every day of the week. I have things that I have to do every single day of the week, every month, without fail. So these sticky notes remind me of what those daily things are so I don't forget them. Things like posting blog posts and opening my courses at the university, checking in with Facebook groups, checking in with students, and then, of course, all of the other 100 little things that appear. I also have what I call radar lists. So things that are on my horizon that I have to do or want to do, but I don't have to do them just yet. I don't want to forget about them. I've got a list for all of my coaching ideas. And of course, I have a list for my lit life ideas and just projects that are on my mind. So I truly use Google Keep as an indispensable tool. And I've realized while I use it for everything in my life, I haven't necessarily used it very intentionally in my reading life. And so that was something that I wanted to try. It was a goal that I had. When I think about how I keep track of my reading life, I tend to go to Goodreads and put it on a want to read shelf. And now my want to read shelf has hundreds of books too many to remember the book that I wanted to read. So I thought, why not take a tool I already use, Google Keep, and use it to really strengthen my reading life. So you can see that I have a tag that says My Reading Life. And when I click on it, I have 3 Google Keep sticky notes that I use right now. Books that I've read, books that I want to read, and books that I want to share with others. So these are for when I'm on a go, when I'm at the library and need to remember what my TBR stack was, rather than mindlessly scrolling through Goodreads, not able to find it. If I want to jot down a book I've read to remember to put it on the blog, or if I'm reading a book and I think so-and-so needs that, I write it down on my Keep right away, because chances are by the time I'm done with the book, I have forgotten about that little note. So I've loved this. I've used it regularly now that I've gotten started, and I learned how to jazz it up a bit with those really great headers. You'll see that not all of my notes have those headers, right? It's just plain Jane sticky notes with some bolding at the top. But I wanted this to stand out. There we go, because I really wanted to use it. So if you are intrigued, if you want to give Google Keep a try, Google Keep is perfect for the desktop, but you also can have your Google Keep app right on your phone, and your lists talk to each other on no matter what device. If I'm reading on my iPad, I've got my Google Keep notes. If I'm on my phone, got them there. On my desktop, Chromebook, I have them there too. So I want to show you how you can start your own Google Keep and make your own reading life section. Then that will be a model for you to make however many sections you want to put on your own Google Keep. So first things first, you want to head to alitlife.com if you haven't already downloaded your Google headers yet. And right up near the top, you're going to see Google Keep headers for readers. Go ahead and click on that. And you'll see a page where you can give me your name and email, and then I will send these headers right to your inbox. So go ahead and do that step. When you do, you'll be able to head to your inbox and you're going to get access to my Google Keep Headers for Readers Google Drive folder. Inside that folder are those 3 headers that you just saw: books I read, books to read, and books to share. Have those ready, keep them open, and then go ahead and go to your Google Keep. So I'm going to go to my other Google Keep that is empty so that you don't have all of that other nonsense from my life to look at. It's really, really simple. What you're going to do is just click on where it says take a note. Go ahead and put in the title, books I read, or whatever one you want to start with. Then you're going to go down here to the picture icon where it says add image. You're going to click on it, and then you're going to find the headers that I just gave you. Now here, it doesn't really let me, thought it was going to let me just go right to my Google Drive, but I'm not on a Chromebook, so that's likely not, it's likely why it's not happening. So you might have to go back to our folder and save them to your computer if you're working on a desktop like me, so that it can just pop in automatically. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on the image. Well, let me do here. No. Okay. I'm going to click on the image. I am going to go to my documents. I'm going to go up to a lit life. I am going to scroll down to my keep headers, and here we go. So books I read. Simple as that. Now your sticky note has a beautiful cover that stands out. If you want, you can change the color. So let's make this one yellow. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm going to have to do it on mine as well. Now let's do it for the next one. Books, let's say TBR list. Go to picture, open up, books to read. There we go. I'm going to make this one a different but matching, oh, I like this one better, matching color. And now let's do books to share. Title, books to share, picture, books to share, and there we go. Okay. Let's see, let's pick a picture here, or not a picture, let's pick a color. That green looks nice. Look at that. I definitely have to make mine more colorful. And then all you have to do is when you finished a book or have a book to add to your stack or have a book to share, you just come back and click on it and you type, right? So I'm actually going to type one that I know I am sharing with someone, which is Hummingbird by Natalie Lloyd. It actually was a First Chapter Friday just a couple of days ago. So now what happens when you get all sorts of notes in here and you want to keep them organized like I do on the left? All you need to do is add a label. So you click on those three dots and you click add label. This is a brand new Google Keep, so I don't have labels yet. So I'm going to make one. My reading life. Enter. Pops up automatically and now it's over here. Now I go to my other ones and I click add label and there it is. Go to this one, add label, and there it is. Now I have my Google Keep sticky notes. I have beautiful headers and colors, and I have them organized so that I could quickly find them as my Google Keep grows, right? I just click right there, and there they are. What do you think? I love this. I think they're easy to access. I think they're beautiful to look at, and I think they're there for us in a pinch when we want to jot something down about our reading life that we're not able to in our notebook or not able to in Goodreads, or just want a new space to be able to have the books that we want close by in our minds, close by on our digital devices too. So here's what I want to know. Right now, I have 3 Google Keeps in my folder: books to share, TBR list, and books I've read. But I know there are more sticky notes that it could appeal to readers. So here is my question to you. What other kinds of Google Keep sticky notes would you keep in your reading life folder? What kind of headers would you want me to make for those folders? So let's think about that. Do you want a folder for adult books? Do you want a sticky note for children's literature? Do we need a sticky note for author events that are coming up? What kind of sticky notes will you put in your Reading Life Google Keep? And which sticky note titles would you want me to create headers for? Because that's what I plan to do. As my Reading Life Google Keep grows, I plan to keep adding these headers so that it's this beautiful space that I want to visit, just like our book journals or our Goodreads or our reading notebooks. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you a new tool for your life, especially a new tool for your reading life. And I hope I've got your brain thinking of what kind of sticky notes you might use, and especially what kind of headers you would request. Any header that you comment on in our Patreon community is a header that I will make and add to this folder for all of us. So I can't wait to see what you think, and I can't wait to see what you request.